you doing? This Saturday morning walk with Dorothy. Been thinking, if you can teach happiness, and if so, how? I think, what is happiness? Is it a thing? I think it's almost a state of mind, a condition. See, I've not always been happy. My brother informed me that I was quite an angry teenager. He's a few years younger than me. I can't possibly remember or comment. But I trust my brother's judgment. And if he said I was an angry kid, I was an angry kid. So what causes that anger? What causes that state where people think you're an angry person? I think, looking back, I think it's a willingness to recognise where you are, what your likes are, what your dislikes are. Have you got it together? When we're younger, we see people, celebrities, friends, mentors, work colleagues, and we make a judgment on where we think they are in life and how far they got it together. And if we think they have, we sort of look at their traits and habits. There's a guide. Obviously, if we think they've got it together and they're happy, they must be doing something right. So we observe and pick up tips and tricks. Don't always work. We're not them. You're you. You're your own unique set of likes, dislikes. But if you were to do something you like all the time, would you be happy? You should be. Yeah? Tell me I can play bass all day. I'll play bass all day. Yeah. 'Cause that makes me happy. I enjoy it. Makes my heart sing. I can totally sink into the moment. How can you teach happiness? An example there, that was my bass guitar, that was a prop. You know, can I be happy without a prop? I think it's a willingness to accept that things will happen to us, events happen to us in our life, and it's almost our free will comes into play. We have the choice. When any situation occurs, we have a choice on what we decide to do. We can react negatively or positively. Which way you go, I think, depends on a sort of a condition of your mind, almost. Something happens. Let's say you drop a glass of water. Just before you go out, so you're already late. You drop a glass of water. You've got to clean it up. You can react to it and feel angry at yourself, or you can just accept it, smile, and think, "That's me because I was rushing." The two choices, and where are you, Dorothy? Where are you? Yeah. there's two viewpoints. I think what you can do is to teach yourself to be inclined to take one route. That's not to force it, not to say I'm forcing it. It just becomes a natural choice almost. So if we want a conditioned response to events happening in life that gives us a feeling of positivity, how do we do that? How do we teach it? How do we train it? I'm afraid there's only you can teach yourself. Yeah. No one can teach me to play bass. How to play bass. No one can teach you to be happy. Not really. No one can make you happy. They can, but it's short term, because your happiness is under your control and it's your universe. See, when I'm walking around here, see what I'm seeing, I realise that this is my unique interpretation of the energy. It's all around me, in front of me. Almost like I'm applying a filter. But it's my filter, my choices. But how do you get to the point where the choices, the things you see, bring you happiness or help you to be happy? It's mind conditioning. See, a rabbit over there. If nice things bring happiness, horrible things bring sadness. What is a horrible thing and what's a nice thing? That's for you to decide. You can choose to see bad things as good, good things as bad. My interpretation of what's good might not be yours, because we're all unique. So, I know I'm waffling here a bit. What I'm trying to get to is that you have the power within you to condition yourself to put yourself in a state where things you experience and you see in your universe bring you happiness. Well, these techniques I found is just smile. Yeah, you notice when you give a big smile, I don't mean a forced smile, just a smile that, think of one of your favourite foods, your favourite things to do. Think of your partner, children, your pets. Just think of one thing that you know you like, and then let it lead to a smile. Yeah. Feel how that smile feels. Sort of almost, you feel lighter. Everything feels sweeter when you're smiling. It does. It does. It does to me. Maybe that's years of practice and years of smiling. But either way, it works. So how can you condition yourself to be able to smile and sort of change your state of mind in a moment? Well, it comes down to, again, free will. You have the choice. You've got the choice to react to any situation the way you want. And you can choose, as I said before, negatively, or you can choose to act positively. And that will depend on your state of mind at that time, of course. You know, lots of the factors. You're tired. Come on, dogs, can you get through there? Bit thick there, isn't it? Are you going through there? Come on. You can push through. Come on. Yeah, you're getting there. Come on, girl. Come on. You're tiny, aren't you? So, it's a perfect example. If I was in the wrong frame of mind and Dorothy was stuck there, I might react and angrily ask her to come through the grass. I just saw the funny side of it. If the grass had stopped her. Simple, but where was I? Yeah. So you have the choice to react in any way you want. So how can you change the way you react? Then you have to change the way you see things. You do. You have the power. It's your universe. Ultimately, we react to things and situations. So there are two responses. We either react because we're scared, fear, or react through love. If you're smiling and laughing, you're certainly in a love state. As long as that isn't a sinister laugh at someone's expense. And if you are laughing like that, then it's certainly out of fear. People are scared. Reacting from fear. What is that fear? Fear of loss. Normally, they'll lose something, they trade. Someone's made them feel angry. But no one can really make you feel angry. They haven't got that power. No one can make you feel angry. You make yourself react in an angry way. And normally, it's through fear. Acting from a place of love. Far better. That might be easy for me to say. I'm walking through here. Very lucky where I live, what I have in my life. I know most people would say that, but lots of people in a far worse situation. Of course there are. I know it's not always easy to act from a place of love if you're fearful of loss, limitation. But I believe with practice, you can condition your mind to accept what you want it to believe. One way I think I've learnt to be happy and content is affirmations. Some may of you have heard of affirmations, some may not. But ultimately, what they are is a series of words, statements, the video, the audio only, flip chart. But it's a series of words and statements which, when you say them and feel them, produce a certain feeling within your mind and your body. I say to myself, every day I feel grateful for what I have. I can always find a reason to smile. I see beauty in everything. I can. I am loved. No one make me feel bad without my consent. They're some of my favourites. I've been saying them for years and years. Maybe 15 years ago, I'm not sure, around about 2000, between 2009, 2012. We're in 2024 by the way now. But what I found is, and I used it was a YouTube video, just a clip with some nice music and words on the screen. Someone even misspelt. It doesn't matter. But when you just watch the words and say them to yourself, you become aware of certain statements and the feelings they invoke within you. Like, one of my favourites, I see beauty in everything. If you keep telling yourself that every day, you literally will start to see beauty in everything. Yeah. That's your choice. Yeah. And I practice with it. And it gets to the point where it's sort of embedded in your thought process. Play with it. I always find a reason to smile. You just have to look at something and find a reason to smile. But smile first. But anyway, affirmations is a sort of reprogramming of your mind. See, our minds get programmed with lots of things. We have the choice to allow, to a degree. We choose to allow to become our subconscious programming almost. And the constant repetition of words and statements that bring about certain feeling states, if performed regularly, will bring about a change in your mind. See, it's like anything. We can't just want something to happen, want to be in the first state. We want. We need to feel it. And if we want to bring that feeling state in a moment, We need to have certain techniques, certain things that we can use to change the state. It's like a skill. Initially, you'll watch some words or say some words yourself. You go about your day. Nothing will happen, nothing will change. When you start to do it consistently, you can do it at a similar sort of time of day, in part of your routine. Your body will sort of almost start conditioning itself into that moment. I found that with any skill, the more you do it, the easier it becomes. The start, it's almost like a chore and it's clunky. You have to almost force. But later, it becomes easier and easier. Oh, the big buzzard there. Oh, where's he gone? There he is. Beautiful. Digress. There's beauty in everything, you know? You stop and watch. You allow yourself the time to enjoy certain things. See, a skill can be learnt. It gets better with practice. So my advice, if you want long-term happiness, is to start practicing every day. It only takes literally mine are 3 minutes long. It's a 9-minute video or 3-minute repeat cycles. And I watch it for 3 minutes, maybe 4, and go about my day. Every day. 4 minutes. And now I've moved on about a decade and a half after doing it. I can see the benefits. Literally those automatic condition responses. Help me navigate through the day. It can help condition you to respond negatively, whereas we're after positively to those situations. We're wrong. We have a moment. I had a moment of the day. See how it's like this on a Friday evening. Not every Friday. My wife and I have our own sort of disco party in the conservatory. She'll choose the tunes. Sometimes random, sometimes it's 60s, 90s, whatever. But we were choosing, or say she chose to play 80s rock. Now, I sit there with my guitar, my bass, and jam along to songs when I feel it's what I want to jam to. But 80s rock. Now, you see. Whew, yeah. I was alright. I hadn't played a song. I sat there disappointed with my bass guitar on my lap, thinking, oh, all these, I don't really like any of these songs. And then, Bonnie Tyler, Total Eclipse of the Heart. Oh, man. I lost it for a moment. I just walked out. I walked out of the conservatory. So the upshot is everything was cool. Yeah, my wife pointed out what a Mardy git I was being, and I was being a Mardy git over a song. And the night continues cool, and there's some good songs. And some of them found even my like list on Spotify. But they said we have our moments. But my conditioning allowed me to realise that I was being a Mardy git. And see the funny side of it, rather than to downwardly spiral into negative self-talk and insults and moans. No, yeah. And I think, well, I know the affirmations have certainly helped transform my thinking and the way I view life, and it's sweet. So just give them a try. Yeah, it might be clunky at first, and try and feel the words. Yeah, I'm grateful for what I have. I see beauty in everything. I can always find a reason to smile. Well, hope you have a great day. I'll catch you all soon. Thanks for listening. Really, really appreciate if you hit the like button and subscribe. And I'll see you soon, guys. Take it easy. Bye bye.